Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful evening. Please excuse me. I have lost my voice, so I am doing a voice over and trying my very best. I will explain later. So we went to a restaurant. So I want to do a food review. It made me very, very happy. Our family, we went together, and everyone is happy to find this new place, to discover something that has a unique charm and something so very special and so fun, so interesting. So it was a wonderful experience. And now let me explain you why. Okay, now first let me explain you why I make this whisper video. I lost my voice, and if I talk loud and strong, then I become Marge Simpson's voice, and I felt it quite unpleasant. Then I searched online, searched her voice, and I fell in love with her voice actually. So whenever I have this crappy voice, I can do some video making crappy advice, right? And if I am not doing those kind of videos, I will be very quiet, doing this kind of whispering video. So this is the reason I do this whispering video. And any problem, any wrong thing is a gift. I want to take advantage of this special gift that is sore throat, so that I will whisper to you. Let me have some tea. This tea is, oh, it is so good. This tea is 白牡丹 white peony, and it's a little bit yellowish on the side, brownish on the side. It's kind of a green tea and oolong tea, a little bit fermented. Some call it green tea, some call it white tea, some call it oolong tea. This is definitely not dark oolong, but a little bit light color, like white tea. And it's the taste is heavenly. It's heavenly. It's a very light color and very soothing. Okay, come back to our food. So we went to this Turkish restaurant, and it's called Mangal, M-A-N-G-A-L, in Sunnyvale, and it's one time my family went to the airport, and the airport was stuck, so he could not go, so he had to take a side road, and he found this restaurant, and he was amazed. Oh, there is such a big restaurant. Sorry for that noise. A few days later, he passed by. He went to lunch with one of his colleagues, and they came here. They had a meal, and he found it. Wow, that was the first time he came in, and he said, it's like a huge palace, and it's so amazing, so bizarre, so strange, so different place. So this time is Chinese New Year, and all the Chinese restaurants are booked out. So he said, we will do zigzag. You zig, I zag. So if Chinese restaurant is full and this is a Chinese holiday, we go to another restaurant. Our whole family agreed, of course, we can try something new. So we came here. This is a Turkish restaurant. When the first time, and the people here, when the first time he came here, he was very impressed by the people working here. They speak their language, and it's very, very, very much like in Turkey, and it feels so new, so different, and so old world. And and the food is good. I am sorry, I spent so much time talking about all these things. I decide just randomly chat. And when we finished the meal, one of my family said, I love this place. This place feels so old world. Feels so... We haven't, for a long time, we haven't been to this kind of place. You sit there and eat a meal, not too fancy, not too quick, not too fast. And it is delicious, a little bit old style, not like the new. Right now there are new chain restaurants pop up. They are all delicious, but it's a different energy. Don't you feel so? So we ordered tzatziki as a starter, and this one is so very good. It's very creamy. The yogurt is not sour at all. Even if you go to supermarket to buy Greek yogurt, they are in the market for some days, and it's already a little bit sour. But this one, you can definitely feel that it's freshly made, and made with full cream milk, and it's so creamy, so fresh. I make yogurt so I can understand it, that only freshly made 1 day, 2 day old yogurt have this maturity, have this consistency, have this freshness and sweetness in it. So cucumber is cut into a little bit cube-like or rectangular prism, a little bit like prism or rectangular shape. It's not very thin, it's not thread. So you can feel the texture of the cucumber, and you can, it mix with the yogurt cream to refresh it. It's very, very refreshing. Even in winter time, you do not feel cold. Outside is cold, but you only feel that refreshing, that freshness from cucumber. Cucumber is only water, right? It's one of the most refreshing and light thing, and with the little bit flavor, and not overpowering flavor of yogurt. No garlic, no special too much other things. Maybe some lemon juice because it's really refreshing, and a little bit that zest, zing in it. Pepper and olive oil, and that's it. It's wonderful. Very enjoyable, and decorated with a piece of mint leaf. I actually did not eat that leaf, so I do not know, but it looks refreshing. And the second one we ordered is this. I think it's baba ganoush, but this one, what we call it, it's eggplant. I remember 22 years ago when I went to Turkey, and I just fell in love with Turkish eggplant, and they call it aphrodisiac food, and it's just they make eggplant. They have some magic in making eggplant. Every single eggplant, no matter steamed, no matter barbecued, no matter grilled, no matter deep fried, whichever way, they just make the very best eggplant. So this one is eggplant. It's a little bit like Chinese 烧茄子 stewed eggplant. Nothing else. Very pure flavor. Not much garlic, not much onion. It's the pure goodness of fried or grilled eggplant with tomato sauce, and on point. I love it. Not much garlic and things. And still on top of it is that green leaf. And still I didn't eat that green leaf, so I do not know what that green leaf is. But it reminds me of my trip to Turkey 22 years ago. And and I talked with my son, and he said, You went to Turkey? I said, yes, we went to Turkey. And you were with grandparents in France. He was with grandparents, and we went to Turkey because we were with the children. He was very young, and only 1 year old. We didn't have time, have chance to have our own freedom. My Boba, our in-laws, give us this opportunity. We take care of your kids. You go to travel. So we went to Turkey, and this is such a beautiful, wonderful memory. So this one in front of you is this one in front of your eyes is a gift or a complimentary. It's the restaurant to give us as a complimentary. I do not know the name. Nobody knows the name because all the names are in kind of Turkish or English pronunciation, translation, so I do not know. But it tastes like a cream and babaganu, hummus, a little bit like hummus with cream. I do not know. It's a little bit prashishi, ground prashishi kind of texture and flavor, and the cream. They have the Turkish yogurt. Turkish cream is one of the best. They are so good, and again, there is no garlic in it, and it's so good. So good. Sometimes you go to restaurant, you go to different place to try hummus. They put too much flavors. This one they controlled it pretty well. Not much not much things to spoil the freshness of the food itself. Again, there is a leaf on top of it, and again, I didn't eat it. I did not know what it is. And this one is kaft kebab. I think it's a kaft kebab. It's it must be lamb or mixed meat, ground meat, and mixed with sumac, with egg, and it's like kind of like a burger, a size or burger kind of meat patty, and grilled. And every food comes with staple food, either rice or bread. And their bread, first came the bread, was so very good. And the salad, a piece of onion, a piece of tomato grilled, and the meat is the flavor is so very good. How do I say good? It's a very very well balanced meat, juicy, not like a medium rare or rare kind of juicy. No, not that kind. It's cooked through, but because they put stuff in it, no matter is sumac, no matter is egg, no matter is water, whatever they put it in, so it's not dried up. And also because it's fresh, so it's not dried up. It's very fresh. And the meat, you do not feel the meat, the raw meat, the meaty, because it's already very well balanced, marinated with the spice. So just right, and also not overly spiced. I like it. It's not overly spiced, just perfect. Okay, so this one, the coming one, is called Iskander. Iskander. I did not know. We watched the menu, and it looks good, but we did not know what it is. So I checked the Wikipedia, and it feels right. It's kebab. The meat is kebab. It's grilled meat. Kebab. It's grilled. That in that big roll, grilled meat, and then cut it out, and then on the bottom is actually, it's the best. It's more than anything. It's bread. Can you believe you put bread on the bottom and then put meat on top of it? So the juice of the meat goes to the bread, and then on top of the meat, on top of the grilled kebab, you put another layer of red tomato sauce, hot tomato sauce. This hot is not spicy hot, it's just temperature hot. And especially when I am losing my voice now, and this one is not spicy, it's very good. I enjoyed the bread the most. You can imagine the bread on the bottom, it soaked or sucked up all the juice from the meat, from the tomato sauce, and from the neighboring white sauce. And this white sauce is yogurt and sheep butter. I do not know. And I do not know which one they put in. It's a yogurt cream. I think it's a sour cream. Yeah, a little bit like the sour cream we buy in supermarket, but has less sour and more creamy and more and very fresh. I'm not saying sour cream is not right. It's all good, but this one is their unique flavor is that smoothness. And this one I do not even know the name. It's a little bit like beef Wellington, which is beef inside the bread. Or it is a little bit like a burrito. Do we call it burrito? Yeah, it's a piece of a bread rolled inside is is meat, is mixed kebab meat, or is. Please excuse me, I am a little bit lost. Where were we? People passing by, so I stopped and forgot a little bit of this, where to continue. Let's just pick up with it. And it's like a beef Wellington, and inside is a shish kebab. It's a mixed meat patty and wrapped in a thin bread, thin pancake, thin layer of pancake. Wrap it up, and it's very delicious also. And the outside a little bit chewy. 3 of these dishes, they each have its own unique feature and unique strengths. And I do have my preference for each one. I will not say it, but I do have my preference. And yeah, so on top of it is a very just look at it, the tasty tomato sauce and cream inside in the middle, and a piece of onion, a piece of grilled tomato, and some rice on the side. It's just very, very, yeah, another satisfying surprise. And here comes the tea, and it's a very, very strong black tea. So we were thinking my family want to try a cup of tea, because we want to try the tea here. And we are not disappointed, definitely. And when it came, we asked if there is mint. So they do not have tea. They do not have mint. And then we realized, yeah, it's not Morocco. Marocain des menthes. So it's not Morocco mint tea. It's Turkish tea, the real Turkish tea. On top of it, the top layer is very, very super duper strong black tea. And the lower part, the two you can separate it, and the lower part is hot water, so you can put in the dark tea, wait for 5 minutes, and put in your teapot. This put in to your teacup that dark tea, and then put in some water. This is actually the very typical Chinese way. And I know a lot of, when we were in Turkey and we saw people do this way, they put a little bit strong tea sauce and then put in hot water, and then you drink inside your cup. It's mixed and it's just become drinkable. Otherwise it will be just too strong. And I myself, I always have, especially these couple of days, I always have, you can hear it. This is my my thermal bottle. I always bring some lemon, honey lemon. So I put my honey lemon hot tea together with this dark black tea, and the color is a little bit light, and with a little bit sweet and sour into the tea. It's very delicious, and it's good tea, and later on, I put the bottom hot water into the top so that the flavor is mixed, balanced out. And the teapot is handmade. You can see the knocked mark of the hammer knocked mark. Yeah, and it was a wonderful experience. It's very very fun, and yeah, the other day I just listened to a video. I heard some people goes to restaurant and they make a living by doing restaurant review. Wow. Yeah, influencers, and if they say it's good, the restaurant is good. If it is not good, they do not say so. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I just want to share with you this joy to discover something different, to discover something new, and actually is to discover something old, the old world charm, the charm of the old world. I don't know, for whatever reason, I think about the Ottoman Empire. I think about it brings a lot of that very ancient thought, imagination, connection just through eating this meal. And my family talked about those our trip to Turkey. So you go to a hookah lounge and you smoke and you take a bath, and then there was a big strong guy with a mutton, very rough mutton to do. It's for my family, not for me. Woman has woman to do the sauna, the bath, Turkish bath, to help you to 搓背, to rub your back. Yeah, we talk all these silly things and our memories there. Okay, that's about it. I really enjoyed it. I hope you too. You have a beautiful, beautiful evening. I love you. I really do. Do. Goo, bye bye.